can't be easily parsed out from doing any sort of good, because we have to actually establish what's good in something that's more objective rather than less subjective, even when we're operating on purely subjective terms, we could say, because the expressions of our character in relation to how we behave in terms of what's more essential in regards to our self-expressions and our free expressions of the self that represent the self, much as the characters oriented towards expanding the grandeurs the self can access through what is represented but not the self, and is rather the collection of good forthcomings and putting forth of the self to exemplify the best version of the self and to provide the best possible role model to others in the situations that require it most, and when it is suited and necessary, to be able to reduce suffering that is unnecessary, potentially eliminate unnecessary harm or the frequency of it, to regulate or deter it, but also, more importantly, to do what makes virtues in and of themselves, which pertains to a whole set of varying categories of effects that are generally positive and tend to benefit individuals by providing access to goods or necessities in relation to information or positive affects that regulate well-being or promote positivity and positive well-being, or inspire individuals to do things that they otherwise wouldn't do, through exemplifying the traits and the qualities that tend to lead to optimal physical or positive psychological functioning. And in addition to that, also to be able to establish more universal and objective principles, laws, and descriptions and explanations for why specific psychological dynamics are orthogonal, as in oppositional to what promotes the optimums of well-being and optimal health and good functioning, healthy minds and bodies, so physical and psychological health and well-being, in relation to also how we subjectively feel in our subjective well-being from the experience of right now, its levels of intensity that can be sometimes overwhelming, through psychological distress that often